Hello.
Okay, so what are you guys out here for?
We're here because today is the hearing time for a number of bills to do with election integrity. In particular, bills to try and ensure that only citizens vote, that ballots are secured, and that as supervisors of elections have the right tools that they need to keep the voter rolls clean. We have way too many dead voters here in Florida, and we're here to encourage our legislators to pass a number of these bills up in Tallahassee right now to make sure that when 2024, this year that is, there is an honest and clean election.
So you're telling me right now in the state of Florida that dead people are voting?
We know that there are dead people still on the voter rolls. We don't know if they're all voting, but we do know that dead people's identities have been used to cast votes.
Okay, and so ballots are precious. Don't let steal or fake or lose them. Okay, so tell me about this.
Well, ballots, in particular mail ballots, are sometimes misplaced. They are sent to addresses that don't exist, and yet they curiously come back with a vote to the supervisor of elections office in the county, and we want that to stop. Ballots are not, there is not a proper chain of custody system. It's not secure to ensure that when ballots go from one place to another, they are accounted for in full, and that the people transferring them are identifiable, and that the chain of custody history is complete.
It sounds like the Roosters of Miami are agreeing with you.
I hope so.
And so you guys are here for voting. Voting is for citizens only. So you're saying that citizens also.
Yes, it needs to be citizens, and we need to show proof of that, and we need to require that, and we're here to support our representatives that are supporting these kind of bills. Our ballots are very important.
And what right now, like how are they determining if you're a citizen or not, or have we caught them letting non-citizens vote?
Yeah, I believe so. Henry, you have more information on?
There is
exactly?
actually no proper system for ensuring that only citizens vote. Under the National NAVR Act, the DMV is allowed to register people to vote, but makes no real checks on citizenship. People swear that they are citizens in an affidavit on the registration form, but anybody could lie, and so in fact some do, and they are voters who are not actually entitled to vote. They're not citizens.
Very good. Anybody else want to say anything?
Chrissy, I'd like to say thank you for everyone that is trying to bring our country back and to get all of these bills passed that need to be passed.
Okay. Anybody else we want to say anything?
Make America great and first.
That's right. Okay. Anybody else?
Election integrity is essential.
Okay. Anybody else want to say anything? You guys? Come on.
Keep it clean.
Clean up the voter rolls. Keep it clean.
We know there are dead people voting. We know that.
Well, you have a voting experience. What is your voting experience here in the Miami-Dade County?
My voting experience is that I voted for evidently the wrong person in the last mayoral election, and my vote didn't count.
Okay.
And we know that because we had pictures of our ballots, and it was for a certain citizen that was not Suarez. And when the
you mean the mayoral candidate,
yes,
Suarez? Like Francis Suarez,
right,
the presidential candidate
yes,
that's running
Francis
around?
Suarez. We voted at Simpson Park. We were not allowed into the voting room because we don't wear face masks to vote or to do anything else. So they had us take a picture of our ballot, which we had, and we watched it go through the machine, and at the end of the night when the precinct totals came out, our candidate had 0 votes for her. They put 0. They weren't even smart enough to give her 2 votes. The 2 that we had.
And then what's your precinct number?
569.
Yeah, okay.
We're in
So
Brickell.
Simpson Park 569. Do you mind saying who you voted for so that people...
Myra Jolie is her name.
And she was running against Francis Suarez.
Yeah, she was running against Francis Suarez. She's actually a Haitian gal that I met back in November of 2020 on the Sunday before the 2020 election.
And she is also known as is she the one that is known as Nodding Girl?
She's the nodding girl that was behind Trump in one of the things, and she kept agreeing. Yeah, she ran for mayor, and we voted for her, and we actually have pictures, and we also turned that in the pictures of our ballots into the governor's office along with the results. And so
And you never got any response, right?
never got a response.
Okay.
Never got a response from the governor. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?